nothing. It's me, your boy, the hottest dude in the podcast game, Sebastian Conelli. And as always, per usual, we got the cute boy here himself, Robbie boy. Robbie, say hello to the beautiful people.
Beautiful people, what's going on?
What's going on? Yeah, I hope everyone's having a beautiful day. And if you enjoy the podcast, please share it with a friend. Comment on YouTube, like those clips. That's a great way.
Send the clips to friends.
It's a great way to support us and what we're doing over here.
Yeah,
so,
please.
Please share the podcast with the friends. That's awesome. At the end of the day, that's one of the best things you could do.
Share it with a lonely man.
Yeah, why not?
Definitely.
It happens. Yeah,
I think I can cure male loneliness epidemic.
Okay. How?
I
have to answer follow-up.
One person at a time. One person at a time. That's how.
You can't just say that.
One person at a time.
Did you expect me to just move forward?
No.
Did you expect me to move?
One person at a time.
One person at a time.
Reframing.
So you're doing office hours for lonely men.
I would.
So you're going to do office hour one at a time, office hours for lonely men.
I would.
Just have them in.
They just have to listen to me. No, I will listen to them. I'll listen to them.
That's not going to work, Robbie.
No, I will listen.
They have to listen to me. They want to be, I think, heard more than hear you.
They do want to be heard.
That's what it is.
They do want to be heard.
You need to listen to them, unfortunately.
I do need to listen to them.
Yeah.
I do need to listen to them. But I think that it's possible to reframe.
You're going to hold office hours for lonely men.
Yeah.
One at a time.
One lonely man at a time.
One lonely man at a time.
There's going to be one less lonely man. One less lonely man. One less lonely man.
What is this?
How many I told you since start overs and shoulders have you cried? You don't know?
I don't know what this is.
Should I keep going until you figure it out?
No, you do that all the time.
How many promises? Be honest.
You love to have me sit in a
one
in a
less
round.
lonely man.
There's a time when I don't know something that you love to sit in the moments where I don't know, and I'll tell you.
I'm gonna keep going,
and you just continue to exclude me from what's going on. Or this isn't even for when the podcast is rolling. Before this, you bring up the chess player.
He didn't know Magnus Carlsen was.
But here's the thing. So who cares if I know who Magnus
I go,
Carlsen
Magnus
is?
Carlsen lost. And you said, lost what? And I go, clearly you don't know who Magnus Carlsen is.
And then I said, no, who is he?
He does one thing.
And then you said, I can't believe you don't know who he is. Wow, this is blowing my mind. You don't know who he is. And you're going on
this
and
is
on.
not a Sebastian, something that Sebastian, I think, would know. It's more about you than him.
I'm not speaking about me not knowing him.
Okay.
I'm speaking
about me.
I'm speaking about what just happened. Let's not ignore what my whole point
I'm
was.
way less surprised that you don't know One Less Lonely. I'm way more. I know that you don't know One Less Lonely Girl. I was surprised you didn't know who Magnus Carlsen was. Well, this is not surprising. This is Justin Bieber. Justin Bieber's second song.
I'm not surprised that I didn't know something, and then you just continue to go on and on about it.
Okay.
Then tell me what was happening. So that's a Justin Bieber song.
Yes.
Interesting.
Second song.
What do you mean second song?
This is his second big hit, One Less Lonely Girl.
Yeah, I'm gonna miss that one.
Do you know his first one?
I feel like
I'm at
the worst trivia event.
One time. So you missed early Bieber.
How old was I? When did Bieber pop off?
2009.
Yeah, I missed early Bieber.
Okay.
I have to miss early Bieber.
Okay.
And I think
when did he come about to your life? Baby?
I mean, I knew who he was. I guess Ellen DeGeneres. I guess
Ellen introduced you to Bieber?
Well, that's so embarrassing, but maybe Ellen. I used to like daytime talk shows.
You did. My mom, too.
Yeah, I know.
She's a big Ellen fan.
I mean, I'm nothing besides an old 6-year-old woman.
From Long Island?
I'm truly, that's who I am.
That's who you grew up around.
I mean, but that's not even who I grew up around. It's who I am. How did I find out about Justin Bieber? Ellen DeGeneres. Ellen DeGeneres. When my mom called me, she just found out about intermittent fasting.
Okay.
And I don't even push back. I just listen to her talk. I go, I get it. You just heard the news report about this intermittent fasting thing. You're excited.
She wanted to tell you about it.
And that's how I sometimes learn about Justin Bieber.
Okay. Which is fine.
Wendy Williams gave me more of my culture than I could say half the internet does.
Yeah, that's good.
Before TikTok, I had Wendy Williams.
Yeah, you had to watch TV to learn about the world.
And Wendy Williams provided me not only with what was happening, but her hot takes.
Yeah.
How you doing? How you doing? I loved her.
Yeah.
No, so I don't know who that is. I don't know who the guy is. I don't know who the song is.
Magnus Carlsen, one of the best chess players ever to exist. Justin Bieber, pop star. One Less Lonely Girl, second hit. I loved it.
What's the first hits?
One Time.
How's that go?
Me plus you, I'ma tell you one time.
I guess I'm old.
Yeah. Baby was probably the big, Baby.
Yeah, baby.
Oh. Yeah. That was probably the first big one then, where it hit you.
But you were on Justin Bieber.
My sister watches YouTube videos.
Well,
he blew up on YouTube.
Your sister's younger than you.
Yeah. She was a fan. We went to Six Flags Great Adventure to go see Bieber. He had one song.
Oh, so this all makes much
she
more
was like
sense.
A big
younger sister.
Then she's off of him once he became famous. I'm pretty sure she was like.
I get that.
She had a phase and then it was over.
I get that.
But One Less Lonely Man. Yeah, I think I could solve it.
And
I talk to people that are genuinely, or you would maybe put into these boxes of the male loneliness epidemic, and it goes well.
Who was in this box for you? Who are you speaking
people
to
that I'm interacting with?
Like, who is that? Who?
People at the gym, people that work at my job, people, at my job.
People at your job, you're like, they could fall into this.
Yeah, for sure. Where I hear some of the vocabulary and the way they talk about women or certain things.
Yeah.
And it's just like you make fun of it a little bit. You reframe. What is this? This isn't real life. We laugh, and we're having a good time. I think it's possible.
So do you want to do a worldwide tour?
I want this podcast to fucking get bigger, bro. Let's get this podcast going. I can't just be everybody's friend, but like we could listen to the pod, tell a friend, tell a lonely man. What? Yeah. One Less Lonely Man. I would do it.
You would do that.
I would go on the One Less Lonely Man tour.
Doing coffee dates
yeah,
around
whatever you want. Let's talk. It's okay. It's gonna be all right. Let's stop. What do you like? That's what we need to talk about. What they like.
Interests.
Yeah. What makes you happy? What brings you joy in this world? Let's get back to that.
Yeah.
Let's apologize.
Yeah.
Let's amend some relationships. Let's not hate women. Let's try to find a way that we can love women. I don't think being in the chat, watching these streamers, it maybe provides some level of joy, but I don't think it is the ceiling. And maybe these people just haven't hit that ceiling
of joy. Yeah,
because of COVID stuff and like a lot of craziness has happened. Some of these kids' lives from 16 to now, and they're in their early 20s. Just like, what the fuck's going on?
Sure.
And I don't know. There's so many beautiful, great things in this world that it has to offer that you're probably just not experiencing. And you're just kept inside. And like these things I think they would outweigh, the joy would outweigh the hate of some of these like male loneliness guys.
Yeah, I've never been in a streamer chat, if I'm being honest.
Yes, you have. You've been in streamer chats where it's just like constantly moving, the chat's moving, chat.
Oh.
Yeah.
Interesting.
They're huge.
Yeah, no, I know they're huge.
It's very big. I think that's like a piece of a community, but I just think you can get more joy, more community.
It's interesting because those streamer chats, people are just begging to be heard.
Yes.
It is, and they're willing to pay money just so someone could repeat what they said.
Yeah.
It makes me feel really sad.
It is kind of sad.
To someone to pay money so that another person just says their word, like what they said out loud.
Yeah.
That's a tough place to be.
I do think it is a lot of people that are begging to be heard, and yeah, we need to reframe. I think that they've gotten a short end of the stick, and the way that they're kind of manifesting it is not healthy. And women have too.
Got the short end of the stick.
Yeah, of course. The whole generation.
No,
our generation included.
Yeah, I agree.
So just reframing, I think. Finding things that they love more than they hate.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah,
we got to think love is more powerful.
I think it's a constant battle. That's what the Bible is based on.
The battle of love and hate.
Right? It's the tale as old as time. The sun and the moon. You know.
Yeah.
Right. Zeus versus the underworld. Right?
Yeah, you're right.
It is this like constant dark and lights kind of battle, the yin and the yang, and fighting. But you have to hope that love wins.
Yeah, we got.
Love is more enjoyable.
I would think so. Speaking of the power of love, you're never going to guess. Top 20 song in the world right now. Love song from when we were kids. Came out in 1998, which is also surprising to me. Because I probably got introduced to the song mid-2000s, we'll say. Never was more than 9th on the Billboard charts. Is right now the number 20th song on the world on Spotify. Love song.
Wow, what is it?
Iris by the Goo Goo Dolls.
Oh.
Now, do you think this is a sign of the times? Do we think... I don't know. If you were to play, like, what songs from when I was in high school would still be famous in 20 years, I don't know if I would have thought that one. But then also now I'm learning it came out in 98. So it maybe was just always super, like, it had its resurgence when MySpace came about. So it's like, oh, the kids are learning about Iris.
It's an incredible song, Rob.
Yeah.
I mean, I love that song so much.
I'm
part of the reason why it's on the list.
You listen to it. So you're not surprised by this?
Not surprised at all.
20th song in the world.
I listen once a month.
Okay.
And here's the thing. That song is a great example of someone that didn't want to create arts but needed to create arts.
Okay.
He couldn't keep those words inside of him.
Yeah.
He couldn't keep, that motherfucker ripped his chest open and poetry came out. It's no surprise to me that's still on the Billboard charts. It's not a surprise for me it's number 20th in the world on Spotify. It is truly a song about a person who loves so hard and now it's gone.
Do you think this is all feeding into men are lonely right now? He goes, you're the closest to heaven that I'll ever be, and I don't want to lose you right now?
Nope, I actually don't think it's about male loneliness.
You don't think?
Men are so lonely now that they don't even know that feeling.
You're right.
They don't even know what it is to love like that.
You're right.
I think it's women that are listening to that song.
You're right.
I don't think it's men that are supporting Iris right now.
You don't think so? I mean, there's got to be some.
I mean, I am.
Yes.
I'm a dude listening to it. I mean, the whole song, Rob, from top to bottom.
So men today are not even able to access that feeling.
They're
on stream.
They are so far away from Iris
that the level of loneliness that they're feeling.
Yeah.
Is a different.
It's a different.
It's not
loneliness.
intense.
Because
they don't know what they're missing.
Iris is a song about a man that was married and lost his marriage.
That's what it is.
That got divorced, that was in such deep love, and he's hiding from the world. I mean, these lyrics, out the gates, and I give up forever to touch you.
I give up forever to touch you. You're
Robbie,
the closest to heaven that I'll ever be.
Robbie, I give up forever to touch you is one of the, to start the song with a line like that.
And then
can't even say it without getting choked up.
What's the second line?
Because I know that you feel me somehow.
Because I know that you feel me somehow.
And this is the idea. He wants to be seen. He's like, finally someone saw me, and I'm being ripped away from.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
This is.
You're the closest to heaven that I'll ever be.
This isn't a lonely song. This is a lost song, Rob.
A song about loss. You need to, which you can feel lonely after loss.
That's a different loneliness.
But
that's
he
different
loves
than
so
the male
intense.
loneliness epidemic that you're speaking of, in my opinion.
No, I agree.
Like,
do you think this is a sign of the times?
I think it's
the 20th song in the world. People are struggling right now.
I think just people recognize how beautiful this art is.
Okay.
This is timeless.
This is a timeless piece of art.
For someone to love and lost love is something that will be timeless no matter what. A cave person could hear this song and go, I understand.
Yeah. Okay.
This is just beautiful art that's getting the recognition it deserves over and over and over again.
Okay. So you think we send this to the next civilization? We send them a few things. Iris by the Goo Goo Dolls makes it into the package.
1,000%.
Okay.
I think Iris by the Goo Goo Dolls is showing what we like.
The
what
human
experience.
Love is. Yeah.
Because no matter what, if you love someone, you're gonna lose them.
Yeah.
You're lucky if you die.
Yeah.
You are lucky.
You're right.
You are
part
lucky.
of love is loss.
I mean, that's the hardest part of it.
This is why they say, like, some parents don't get kids pets.
Because they don't want to experience
it's hard
loss.
to experience the loss, and you experience the loss in your teenage years. It's like it's a crazy.
But you need to experience it at one point.
Yeah, you're right.
Scared of it forever.
Yeah, no, I know.
You can't be scared of loss. This song is here for you when you experience that loss.
Yeah.
This song is, Iris is a song that every human on earth could connect to.
Hopefully.
Hopefully. Yeah. If they're able to open up enough for love.
Yes.
The last lyrics of the song, I just want you to know who I am. I just want you to know who I am. I just want you to know who I am. Over and over and over. And you tell me a more human experience than someone just going see me.
Yeah.
This is why the fucking internet exists. Because people go see me. The Goo Goo Dolls did it before fucking you, Bill Gates, okay? They just said, I want to be seen in this world. It's why cave people drew on fucking walls. Because they go, this is who I am. I just want you to know who I am, motherfucker. That's all the Goo Goo Dolls does.
Yeah, you're right.
It's over and over. And it's just that we go through this world, and Mr. Google himself experienced a world where he didn't feel seen by people. Because we'll go through the world, and I'm not seen by certain people. That's where you form your tribe. The people that you love are people that see you and you see them.
Yeah.
He experienced a world where he wasn't seen by people and understood. He found someone that understood him, and that was torn away from him.
Yeah, and now it's connecting. He's being seen. Years and years later, he found this universal love.
You know what?
I think I agree with you. I don't think it's necessarily a sign of the times, especially finding out that it was made in 98.
Yeah, I think this is just a man.
No matter when people are able to discover things, it's like the Beatles.
Yeah.
People discover the Beatles and they have a little Beatles phase or something.
It's just crazy because the Beatles put out a bunch of bangers. And Mr. Goo Goo.
This is the main one. But there's no songs from the Beatles in the top 20 on Spotify right now.
I Want to Hold Your Hand doesn't cut to a core.
No, not the same way that Iris does.
No. Not when people are going to type in Pornhub online. I Want to Hold Your Hand loses a little bit of its punch.
But Iris has stayed. The punch stays.
I want to see a graph with Pornhub when Pornhub came out and I Want to Hold Your Hands. I bet you it's a
all we need is love.
Yes.
It's not. It doesn't hit the same.
It doesn't hit the same.
A little more bubble gum.
But this has no specifics about the time. So that's why it'll live forever, too.
Yeah.
It doesn't say it wasn't like I checked call me on your cell phone, right? Yeah. There's no times. This is fucking Shakespeare.
Yeah, you're the closest to heaven that I'll ever be, and I don't want to go home right now. All I could taste is this moment. All I could breathe is your light.
Can I tell you something?
What?
Sometimes when I was really in love, I would close my eyes and say, "This moment could last forever."
That's really nice. That's a beautiful feeling.
And this is what this guy is saying.
Yeah.
Like I would think because I understand that time isn't real.
Yes.
I understand that. I don't understand why it's not real.
Don't worry about it.
Some things like you just go. I got it. I understand that time isn't like we're a construct of time. Time is relative to based on what you're feeling inside and stuff like that.
Yes.
Right. Einstein. So I would close my eyes. I mean, theory of relativity.
Yeah.
So I would look at. I would try to soak in those moments when I felt this heaven with someone.
That's really nice.
And because I knew that they'd be gone.
Have you ever done this by yourself?
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
I think it's good to acknowledge those moments. And I have done that too. And I can go back to them.
Yeah.
When you sit in them and you actually do that, you can then access them later in life.
It's like...
But you have to do it in the moment.
It's going like this. It's doing the screenshot on your phone.
Yes.
But in life.
Exactly.
I mean, everyone's talking about simulation, Google V5 of V3, whatever.
Yeah.
Right? Believe we're in a simulation. I don't know. Let's use it to love each other more and feel better.
Yeah, I agree.
Use it the cheat code to take snapshots of beautiful moments in your life.
Yeah. Yeah, for 100%.
When I'm away at a beautiful place or something, or I go.
Yeah, you got to remember the moment.
You got to.
I remember sitting in the center field, looking at the stars with my friends of Little League with my town. We were about to go to college.
There you go.
Remember that moment. I have multiple. I did it in college again. I sat on the roof of my house that I loved.
Before you left.
Yeah, you take in these moments.
You have to. And
you take in I have a lot of memories of moments with people that I'm I know things are going to change.
Well, that's
like what you said.
Well, here's the thing, Rob. We need to do it before we think things are going to change.
Which I was always good at. Because I'm I lived with kids in college. You live with them for 2 years. You hang out every day. And I'm at a certain point, it was 3 months until school ended. I'm like, I'm going to see these people more in the next 3 months than I will the rest of my life.
I know.
After that. Just because even if it's 120 times, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
you're going to see them 100 times over the next, it's hard.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
That's twice a year for 50 years.
Exactly.
That's
and it's
not
hard
going to happen.
No, I know. And it's, when you start thinking about it, you just want to stay in the moment, appreciate the moment.
And to soak in the moment. This is a song about enjoying the moment because you're so in love.
Yeah.
Like, and remembering that moment even though it's gone.
Yeah. This is crazy. I mean, it really is a beautiful song.
I mean,
when you can't fight the tears that ain't coming, or the moment of truth in your lives, when everything feels like the movies, so you bleed just to know you're alive. I mean, I'm now I'm just jealous that he's in this. I mean, obviously it's a heartbreaking song, but to be in that feeling where you're like everything feels like the movie, it's not real life.
Oh, that's how strong love is. Rob.
It really is really very strong.
Like, love is probably the most beautiful thing we have on this world. In this
I
earth.
know. I agree.
It's insane.
Yeah.
And it's so powerful that
It's
I
scary.
understand why people are scared of it.
I agree.
It's one of those things that is so powerful. I understand why people are scared. It could ruin you. Just it's like a roller coaster. It's like, it's scary. You're going up. You know it's going to come down one day.
Yeah.
So I watched this video of this older man, and he was talking to his wife, and he said, "I love her so much. I need to be the one that dies first."
Yeah, I can only imagine. Yeah, that's real.
I mean, I feel that for me. With I don't know who yet.
I was thinking too, I told you this last week.
I don't know who.
I guess there's all, love comes in many ways. But I think what's kind of lost with dating apps and the way that we meet people now is the like tension build, I guess, or like to kiss someone, or to, yeah, I would say that first kiss. If you have a first kiss with someone, with someone that you've built feelings for over a long period of time, you had a crush on over a long period of time, they're in your class all year. It's like the quintessential, I have a crush on this girl in my class all year. The end of the year school party happens, and then you finally kiss. It's like this euphoric moment.
Yeah.
It is really unlike anything else that you can experience, I think, on this planet, is like the release of tense love building over a long period of time. Like having a crush. Whereas like now it's like, oh, you meet on a dating app, you meet online, and it's like there's a obligation, or like it's almost rude if you don't kiss after a few dates. And like if you're,
it's like, what are we doing?
What are we doing? We don't want to waste people's time. I understand that.
Well, here's the thing. It's like that unknown is where the excitement lies. To be talking to someone and not know if they have a crush on you and you have a crush on them is one of the most exciting things in the world.
It makes you feel alive. It does make you feel alive.
It's truly like one of those things.
And then if it like, it builds over time, and then the payoff is, I've never done heroin, but I would imagine that it's just like you feel no pain in your body.
It's very different.
Okay, it is.
I've never done heroin, but
you feel no pain.
I've come close. And
yeah, it's not the same.
No, it's actually the exact opposite.
Love is stronger.
The love makes you feel alive. Heroin makes you feel less.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah, it's a painkiller. And when it kills pain, it kills all feelings.
Okay.
I mean,
so love is you get the positives. I guess you feel no pain, I think, in that moment. To kiss someone,
but you feel alive.
You do feel alive.
You feel alive. Things are real. With the drugs like that,
he's saying, I guess it doesn't even feel real. You bleed just to know you're alive. You feel like you're in a movie. It's so euphoric.
Yeah. Yeah, he is saying that.
I don't want the world to see me. I don't think that they'd understand. I also feel that. But
do you?
I don't want the world to see.
You don't want the world to see? I feel like no, not at all, Robbie. I feel like you're very comfortable with the world seeing you and you being out there and people. You don't hide from the world.
I guess you're right.
Not at all.
I hide love from the world, though. I don't know.
You temper your love because everyone doesn't deserve it. That's different. To hide from the world because you feel like people don't understand you as a human being is different. I think that's what he's speaking of here.
I guess in the context of being in love.
I even think it goes beyond that. He found a partner that finally saw him and he was able to show him. It's like that idea of I'm able to show you all my scars.
I see.
I'm able to show you who I am, and you still see me and love me as I am, and I feel seen and understood by you because of who I am as a complex human being.
I see.
That's what I interpret that as. That sometimes that he found his person. Yeah. He feels like.
Yeah.
Even beyond
and she saw
love.
Him.
Yes.
I see.
She saw him, and he felt so. I mean,
I'm afraid of the version of me in love, I guess.
He's from Buffalo, and if you Google Mr. Goo Goo,
you go. They're from Buffalo.
I understand why he wasn't seen in Buffalo. That's not. Yeah. He doesn't have a Buffalian look or feel to him, you know. And finally, he felt seen and loved by someone that understood him.
Yeah,
that's what I'm imagining it as.
Yeah, that makes sense.
What were you gonna say about your fear?
It's very vulnerable to feel that.
Yes, it's very the most
to
vulnerable.
Be so, and it's like it brings out everything. And you need to. I mean, I'm afraid of it in some ways, but it is what it is. I don't want to be.
I mean, it's understandable. With great power comes great responsibility.
Yes, for sure.
Kind of idea.
Yeah.
With that, it's like. I saw this thing that once you get older, you fall in love different than when you were young.
I could imagine.
There's nothing.
You're so in like that version of myself is like, we're going to get back to that. I don't know.
What?
That's interesting. Just the pure obsession or the feeling, like the addiction to the feeling of like, I don't know what it is.
You won't feel that again. It's a different type of love.
I would
think. Something that is more, it's not like a storybooks. You're actually, as you mature, you search for real love.
So this isn't real love, you think?
No, he's probably singing about some bullshit. I think that
I also got introduced to this song when I was 13.
Yes.
And I was in a love triangle, and the two people that were loving and I was out of the triangle both had this song as their MySpace song.
That's a tough.
So I would listen to it as like the person on the outside. I just want you to know who I am. But I'm interpreting it. I'm not reading into the poetry as much anymore. I'm just like, that's the line he says all the time. And my crush like somebody else.
It's so funny to listen to a song because you relate to one line. I've done it so many times. Just like found the one line. The whole song doesn't go, but there's one line that goes perfect. And then you just listen to that one line over and over again. Yeah. It's literally about like a young girl that feels like not pretty in her clothes or something like that. And then there's one line that goes, that goes, and today I felt good. And I'm like, that's me. Truly, I most people I do think that.
Yeah.
But no, I think that this love that he probably had
was so intense that
intense that it's probably not good love.
Yeah. I mean, like you said, he needed. This is not somebody who wanted to write this song. They needed to write this song.
And I'll tell you this, with the clip culture and the short form culture that we live in. I mean,
you're not getting poetry. I agree.
You're not getting poetry.
No.
The Goo. Imagine how bad the first draft of Iris was.
I don't know. I think it might have been that's the first draft.
You think he that poured out of him?
Maybe, yeah.
But imagine he did Iris once and it got a ton of views, and he's like, I should do another Iris.
I know.
Like,
I'm happy that it was made in that culture.
I mean, yeah. I'm getting more and more, and every day I'm looking less and less forward to Shrek 4.
Okay, yeah, 5. You mean
5? Fuck. Every day, I'm
less
and less forward to Shrek 5.
Yeah,
which is sad. Like and that's what's nice about Iris. We didn't get Iris 2.
No,
even sadder, even more alone.
We don't need it. It's perfect.
Yeah,
and it's still standing the test of time.
I think so.
It's still the 20th song in the world, which is crazy to me.
No matter what, people are going to love and lose.
Yeah.
I mean, and that's I mean not no matter what, because we don't know anymore. I think that we're coming closer to a world where loving and loss might not be a thing.
People aren't loving as much.
People aren't loving.
So they're not losing as much.
Yeah.
But it's nice. I mean, it's truly one of the craziest feelings in the world, I think, to be able to like build love in a genuine way and not feel forced, not feel like the dating apps I don't think are very conducive. I think
what I will say is good about dating apps is when two people show up with similar intentions.
Yes.
And they're both.
I guess I'm old school. I don't know. I'm been more like I hate dating apps again.
I feel you.
And I just
know
feel
people that
more
have met.
I know, me too.
And because they're both like, I'm ready for this point in my life.
It's still more businessy arrangement. It's not 100% business arrangement. Right? We were talking before the podcast. Yeah, that marriage for love is something that is new in the world.
Yes, it's new.
And if we were to be like 100% love, 100% business, it used to be 100% business. I would say using the dating app introduces at least 20% business into the
more
relationship.
Than that, Rob.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
this is like we're doing interviews a little bit. Like, we're kind of commodifying this. You're not just having like a love that builds naturally and is its own beautiful kind of thing.
If you want to look at it as a horrible way, Hinge is just a merger of two people's lives.
Yeah, in some ways. Like, obviously, I think they're trying to find love.
But
you're starting, there's like a business objective to find love.
Yes.
It's not just like manifesting on its own, which is hard to do. Who has the time for it? I understand. Like, when are people finding this pure love? At like school where you see them every day.
Or like we're adults.
Or you're like not encouraged to date at work. People spend most of their time at work.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. Like, how do you truly fall in love? Or maybe that's it. You can find true love on the dating apps, but
I think
seems like
I think you can find true love.
It's very segmented.
Yeah, it's very much, let's meet up, let's talk, let's do our spiel with each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And obviously it works.
Yeah, it wouldn't exist if it didn't work.
Most of the time it doesn't.
Yes.
Most app dates do not end in love.
No. Most dates in general probably don't.
Yeah.
But, no, I think but you do lose the element of the build.
It's all about it's all about the tension.
And I think that.
And then when it comes it's unlike anything in the world, I think.
I think that fantasizing about a person and loving them for falling in love with who they are before you even are romantic with each other.
Yes.
Will get you through years of hard times too.
And this is not
I think
I'm planning my life with you.
I'm
falling
enjoying
in love.
you.
It's like there's specific things about you that I love. Yeah. Exactly.
I'm enjoying you.
Yes.
You're enjoying me. We're enjoying this.
Yes. Which is nice.
Yeah.
Anyways. Now that all the men are gone, come back. We can talk sports. What do you want?
I don't want to talk sports.
No, I'm kidding.
Please.
But I do. I mean, there's got to be men that like the fucking Goo Goo Dolls and they like Iris. They were when I was in high school. So I hope that.
I mean, I do. I listen to this without even knowing, you know?
Yeah.
I'm not actively thinking I want to be this type of person, you know?
Yeah.
It's just what I feel sometimes.
Yeah, of course.
And what's better than some music to make you feel your feelings a little more?
Yeah, I agree.
The thing that to have an inkling of a feeling and say, let me grab my phone to put on a song so I could feel it 100% is one of the best things in this world too. That's
what art's there for.
I mean,
to like put it together,
but
contextualize our
can't
feelings.
Do that so quickly.
Yeah, you're right.
Like
movies can't do it so quickly.
Well, but a song, when you put on a song to feel a feeling more, is I think a human experience.
Yes.
To go, I'm a little bit sad. Let's go in the pool.
Okay.
And I think Iris is a great example of wanting to do that.
Yeah.
Like, I'm feeling this feeling a little bit. It's going to be a full-on
I want to feel it 100%.
I want to feel. Let me get there.
Yeah. Which is good.
And you get there with happy songs too.
Absolutely.
I think that that's why they add music to movies. Music is the only art form that they add to other art to make it better.
Yes.
It's before a comedy show they play music to put you in a better mood.
Yes.
Right? In a movie they play music underneath to kind of evoke emotion inside of you. Even at an art museum,
I was just
going to
listen
very closely.
Yeah, of course.
There's music in the background.
Yeah, of course.
It's the only art form that they go, art's not too good. What can we do? Grab the music.
Yeah, of course.
It's the only art form that makes all other art forms better.
It's the best.
It's truly no other art. You're never like, I I don't know, this painting's not good. Maybe we'll get a stand-up to stand next to it.
Kill me now.
Maybe, hey, no one's really liking my new painting.
We get a suggestion based on anything at all.
Can we get an improv troupe to stand next to the painting to make it a little better? No one is ever thinking that.
No, 100%.
No one is ever there's
no a whole art form that's created that's just how does this art affect you, which is dance.
That's such a good point, Rob.
And dance is one of my favorite art forms of all time too.
Dance doesn't exist without music.
Yeah. And dance, like, again, first time that, like, TikTok comes about and these videos, dance is super popular. Like, dance is always, the evolution of dance was the most watched YouTube video for the longest time. Like, we like, I think as a human species, dance is just something that frees us. It's such a beautiful thing. We like to watch it. We like to do it. We like to experience it. It's part of our existence. And it's all just music. It's how we kind of, music makes us feel.
Yeah, dance is the first reaction video.
Yes.
Because it's like the first, like, I'm going to stitch this.
Yeah.
It's the first, like, oh, what does that make me feel? I'll show you.
Yeah.
Right?
And that's why it's so fun when, like, little kids dance.
Oh.
Because they're just, like, whatever they're truly feeling, their shame is gone, and they're just, like, letting the music go through their bones.
That's why people take drugs, Rob.
Yeah.
So to get back to that little kid's energy.
Yeah, which is nice.
To feel free again.
My apparently, which I never got told this until I was an adult, that I would just stand in front of the TV and dance to certain songs and, like, tap dance and dance. And they would be like, what's Rob doing? And I would just be, like, in front of the TV dancing by myself.
That's amazing.
In front of,
I think my nephew danced a lot too.
Yeah.
And he likes when everyone dances.
Which is nice.
And here's the thing, the best part of
I'm
dancing...
bad at it. They didn't think, let's put Robbie in dance class, this thing that he loves to do.
Sure.
But, yeah.
If you wanted to do... I don't know what your parents were thinking.
No, I didn't want to do, like, my sister's dance class.
Yeah, so that's... I mean, who knows what was going on.
I'm sure I would have liked a dance class as a kid.
You probably... Yeah, you only have so much time. You only get to choose... And it sounded like you were a busy kid.
I was.
It's not like you didn't have activities in my mind.
No, I had all activities. Every day I had an activity.
Yeah.
I did a lot.
Yeah.
My parents made sure that I had a lot of
It's
different things going on.
Fun to dance with little kids. You know why? Because you get to dance like a little kid.
Yeah.
To dance with a little kid is the ultimate, like, you just move your body.
Which is nice.
Speaking of dating apps and stuff like that, what I think is one of the ultimate catfishes in media, one of the ultimate, like, reveals of what you didn't really want was the beast turning into the prince. Any person that fell in love with that beast, that was like, man, I'm in love with the beast. When he turned into the pretty boy prince, that has to be like, ooh, where's the witch?
That's two ends of the spectrum.
Can we cast a spell? Do something bad again. Yeah. Oh no! It would hard. I hate when people say ew. But when the beast turned into the prince, if Belle said ew, I would have said perfect movie. Perfect movie. No person that's gonna fall in love with the beast.
He's a very pretty boy.
She glanced this way.
Yeah, you're right. His voice is so.
I thought I saw Belle. It is I, Belle. I am here for you. Finally, you get to see the real me. And when she touched, she didn't shudder. Out to the wing! To the east wing, Belle! Right? What person is going to fall in love with the beast?
Yeah, I don't know. That's like the captain of the football team to the lead in the play. That's just not what you signed up for.
Nah.
And he's not a Troy Bolton situation.
Not at all. Not
it's
at all.
Not in the same person. This is two totally different people.
Did we ever think that the spell was maybe someone giving him a glow up?
Definitely.
Did we ever think maybe they cast a spell being like, you have no idea. Trust me, I'm saving you from yourself. You love a beast, man?
I mean, that's just not what you like then.
No one, I don't think there's any two. People either like the beast or they like the prince.
Yes.
They don't like both.
No, I agree.
And I dare you to look at a picture of the prince.
I know. I will put it up.
yassified.
Yeah.
He is the prettiest boy I've ever seen.
Yes. He looks like Ariel.
And meanwhile, the Beast will break a pair of nail clippers.
I know.
And also, you're never going to guess how old the Beast was.
The Beast.
When he turned it at the end of the movie. You'll never guess how old the Beast was when he turned back into the prince.
Okay.
21.
21?
21 years old.
What did this poor kid got cursed at 15?
The kid got cursed as a teenager. 15.
He was misbehaving. He didn't do chores. They're like, that's it. Everybody's gone.
He couldn't figure out algebra. Give the guy a break.
Everyone you live with, inanimate object. You beast.
Imagine being 45 and you work for a 15-year-old prince that's a little annoying, and then all of a sudden you get expelled.
Now you're a clock.
I would be furious.
Yeah, of course.
I would be furious.
That's also not the witch is the crazy one in the movie now. Learning this.
That she did that to him.
Yeah, to a child.
Yeah, that's rough.
They really had to grow up fast back in the day.
Yeah, that's really rough.
But then I'm like, oh, this is a story for kids.
Okay.
Maybe it's more of a tale about like behave children, or all your stuff is gonna get all your friends are gonna get turned into inanimate objects. Like we got to learn from the Beast.
Yeah. Dibs on becoming the 64 and 64.
That's what you would want to be?
I guess.
If Beauty and the Beast happened?
I guess. Yeah, but that is like kids, be careful.
Yeah.
Don't get in trouble. You'll become a beast.
Yes. I didn't realize he was. I always assumed adult.
Nah, 21.
Like my parents' age.
21.
Yeah, so I guess Belle's young too.
Belle's 18.
Yeah.
Thank God. Some of these other Disney movies, the age gaps is wild.
Yeah, I didn't know.
The age gap is wild.
Yeah.
I mean, it's no Twilight situation.
No.
Where someone's 17 and someone's 1,010.
Yeah.
But
no, the Beast is a hot. Yeah, definitely.
The Beast is its own. Like, we fall in love with the Beast in the movie.
100%.
We don't fall in love with the Prince.
Yeah, the Beast should come back.
It should be a Shrek scenario where he turns into the Beast and then they kiss and then he turns the Beast turns into a prince. They kiss. He turns back into the Beast.
Yeah, I agree. It's I wonder. It's just night and day.
It's just you don't like it. You can't.
Yeah, I can't imagine if you like one, you like the other.
No, it's like you're going out with the younger brother for a reason.
Yeah,
because he's a mess.
Yeah,
you don't like the prince. So, I do think that it is interesting.
I also think the Beast is cuter.
Undeniably. It's a good lesson.
Yeah.
If you meet your partner and you got a beard, you got long hair, keep it.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah. If that's what they liked, unless they're like, let's try something new.
Yeah.
Whatever version, I'll tell you a secret, Robbie.
Okay.
Whatever version of me a woman falls in love with, I'll just continue to be that for them.
That's nice.
Why not?
You're not going to go through a Beast level change, I would say.
Who am I closer to? I have to be closer. Who am I closer to? Am I closer to the Beast or am I closer to the Prince?
Who do you feel closer to?
No.
I mean, you're closer to the Prince.
Damn.
You're a human. But the Beast is awesome.
I'll tell you this. Shoulder to waist ratio, the Beast has it going on.
No, the Beast is hot. The Beast is hotter than the Prince.
By far.
It's not really close. The Prince looks like Ariel.
The Prince gets Botox.
Yeah, we'll put it up.
Yo, the Prince has lip filler.
Yeah.
100%.
It's not, you fall in love with the imperfections.
Oh, I know.
Beauty and the Beast.
Wow, damn. I can't.
They must have done a whole movie where he's the human. Which sounds
probably
horrible.
flopped.
Yeah, I can't
probably
imagine.
Flopped.
Yeah, definitely flopped.
What do they talk about? The forks? How you eat at dinner?
Yeah, I don't like did you see the live action?
No, I refuse.
Yeah.
I refuse.
Not as cute either.
No. I refuse to see live action movies that Disney's putting out.
Really?
Yeah, I'm just done with that.
I think Beauty and the Beast was the last one I saw.
Why do I need to see a live action?
I liked Emma Watson.
Well, that's nice.
But
Disney,
yeah, I agree.
Disney doesn't understand. Like the story wasn't that good.
They're good stories. A lot of them are stories that they borrowed.
That's yeah. Just make something else.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't need to.
But I think part of what makes them good is their ability to use animation.
So anything could happen.
Yeah. We don't want it to be grounded in reality.
I mean, I would love. I heard that James Cameron's trying to buy the rights for a live action Finding Nemo.
Okay.
Where he takes a submarine underwater and he films for a month.
We don't need that. I agree.
He's trying to buy the rights.
I'd rather see more movies become animated.
Animated?
Yeah.
I feel you. I would love to see more movies become animated.
Yeah.
Pulp Fiction animated?
Just let's use the medium. You can really play in the medium. Animation, you can do a lot of fun stuff.
I mean, yeah. Let's be honest. Jeff Bezos, why he went to space was he was doing a trial run for his Up live action movie.
We don't need this.
We don't need this.
I agree.
Yeah, I think animation is fun because exactly what you said. You could do anything.
Yes.
And
the medium is so much more fun. Exactly.
They're going to have
playful, creative, use your imagination. It connects with kids.
A real Ratatouille
we don't want to see this
would
shit
be
in
horrible.
real life. Yeah, of course.
What do we need? We want to. Once we realize it's a real rat in the kitchen, then we go, "What the fuck is this shit?"
We don't want it to feel. Kids like using their imagination.
Yeah.
Let the imagination grow. That's what the whole point of the animation is. This is a fake world.
I agree.
We don't need to see it be in real life. Maybe adults need to see it be in real life to be like, oh, we can use our imagination, suspend disbelief. No, the animation was beautiful.
I agree. I like,
and they were writing beautiful
songs.
Yeah. What's the score? Not score.
Scores, yeah.
Scores with these beautiful songs. They're almost Broadway plays for these animated movies that are incredible and stand the test of time.
I have no problem with it going to Broadway.
Yeah. Oh, no, me neither. I actually like that more than... That. I agree.
I'd rather the movie...
That's the live action that we'll see. Broadway. I agree.
100%. Let's bring it to Broadway before we start getting those new live actions versions.
We don't need that.
No.
Because there's still a level of imagination that's needed in a theater, obviously.
Imagine they made WALL-E just live action.
They would do this.
I mean, it would just be a robot.
It's more people that are afraid to take...
Island Dump.
I know. They're afraid to take a risk.
I mean, some of these movies are only fun because it's animation.
Absolutely. All of them.
Yeah, I haven't seen any of these new Disney movies that are...
I think I only saw Beauty and the Beast, to be honest.
When they said Lion King, I was blown away. You know who's not doing this? DreamWorks.
No.
Actually, they are. They're doing a fucking How to Train a Dragon.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
They're doing How to Train...
Yeah, we don't need
If they do a real Shrek, I'm out.
Yeah.
I'm out. I'm going to take my dolls.
And that's it?
My dolls, and I'm going to put them in the closet.
Would you do it? You'd have to.
I would do it in a heartbeat. I would do it in a heartbeat. We would delete this episode.
You got to do it.
I would do it in a heartbeat.
Yeah, of course.
Are you kidding me?
You'd be good.
Oh, God.
But that's not, they're just putting Hollywood slop. It's just get this name, get this, get a bit of But, yeah, that is crazy.
Yeah, I'm so, because I've been watching a lot of cartoons lately.
Did you watch Ratatouille?
Nah, you know what? I don't have Disney Plus.
Okay.
So I haven't watched Ratatouille.
You don't have I can get you a password.
I don't need that.
Just to watch Ratatouille. It's good. I saw somebody with a Ratatouille hat on this weekend, and I was like, I wonder if Sebastian watched it.
I have been thinking about it a lot.
Yeah.
I did seek it out.
Okay.
But it's not on. Instead, I watched Madagascar 1, 2, and 3.
How are they?
Madagascar 1's incredible. 2's pretty fun. 3, I stopped.
Okay. I never seen any of them.
Like any movie.
Yeah.
You know what's so amazing about sequels to movies? They make so many that you just start hating the original.
Which is sad.
By the end of Madagascar 3, I hated the first one, which I loved when I first saw it.
Oh, wow.
It's tough.
Yeah.
They make so many sequels to movies now that you start hating the one that you loved in the beginning.
Which is, yeah, that's true.
That's why I'm scared for Shrek 5.
I don't disagree.
Because I'm scared that they're going to do something so heinous that I'm going to go, I can't even revisit what I loved.
Shrek 1. So then don't see it.
I'm really
I had
on
this
the fence
feeling about
Shrek
Toy
5.
Story because I actually think Toy Story 1, 2, and 3 all incredible.
Yes.
perfect trilogy.
Yeah.
And now they're just revisiting. And it's like, all right, now we're just going to do it every 10 years or 15 years. And it's like, we don't need this.
No.
We don't need it in the world. You can come up with other creative ideas.
Why are we just creating the same thing till I hate it?
Yeah.
That's what they're doing. When my grandpa passed me The Godfather 1, 2, he looked me in my eyes. He said, "Don't watch 3.
Really?
It'll hurt you." And I go, "That's a fucking boss. That's a man giving me advice." He goes, "Don't watch 3. Then he looked off in the distance.
Okay.
A single tear dropped from his eyes. And he said, "It'll hurt you." And this is a man that fought World War II.
Do you think you fully understood The Godfather the first time you watched it, and the second one? You connected to it.
He sat there and he explained it to me.
Oh, right.
So.
You had no choice.
No choice. It was an honor.
No, that is an honor.
It was an honor.
You got to learn the actual meaning of The Godfather.
Pausing.
That's good.
I was watching The Godfather with people that would pay money for that experience.
Yes.
To sit with a 70-year-old Italian man that grew up in Brooklyn in the early 1900s.
Yeah.
To pause The Godfather and explain what's happening and the metaphors and stuff like that.
That is
well-read
really nice.
Man, an Italian well-read man that loves that world.
Yeah. That is beautiful.
People would pay money for that experience. I still have the copy, and I have my uncle's version of The Godfather that he gave me.
What does that mean?
The book.
Oh, the book.
Yeah, it was a book.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, a book before a movie.
You should write down some of the. Do you remember all the things? If you were to go through it.
No, because I've done
certain
research
things.
now, so
okay,
I
so
don't
now
know
you have your own.
what is what.
What's from him? What's from?
Yeah.
But it's good to keep this stuff alive.
Yeah.
I'm sure he's talked about it.
Who?
Coppola.
Yeah.
The book Mario Puzo wrote the book, right?
Yes. Yeah, 100%. There you go. Good.
I know.
Please, I know. I forget every name. You remember all of them.
So I saw. This reminds me.
He never even read the book.
I never read the book. But it's Mario Puzo's The Godfather is all over. That's like
no, I know. It's
just
impressive to me.
Yeah.
It's impressive to know.
I only saw the movie recently. I only seen the movie once.
Yeah.
1 and 2. I never saw 3, and I watched them both in COVID. I wanted to also say, this past week was the JP Morgan Corporate Challenge. You know what this is?
No. What is it? I was never a corporate baddie.
No. So JP Morgan Corporate Challenge is a 3.5-mile race that happens in Central Park once a year. All of the corporations in New York City, they kind of allot a certain amount of runners. It's kind of like a celebration of corporate America.
It's field day for corporate America.
Field day, yes.
Yeah.
3.5-mile run.
What is it, even that?
Yeah, so not even that fun.
I think an eighth.
But you're right. Okay.
That's how far away from corporate I am.
So this JP Morgan Corporate Challenge, 3.5-mile race in Central Park. Hoorah, let's celebrate corporate America.
Wow.
Super big, like, we're going to go happy hour. Corporate America is great. We celebrate ourselves. Happened this week.
Uh-huh.
And it poured rain during the corporate challenge.
Ooh.
Pouring rain. I had a friend that did it. He's like, yeah, it's basically just like a parade. You can't even really run. It's so crowded. It's muddy. It's gross.
Oof.
And I'm not trying to sound mean, but I do think, and it's rain, which is fine. It is fine. It's just uncomfortable. But there is no greater event or group of people that I'm happy got rained on in the middle of Central Park than the JP Morgan Corporate Challenge.
They could use a little rain.
I mean, it's 2025. 60% of the American people cannot afford to live. Basic living standards.
And these people.
And if you're going gung-ho, corporate challenge, woo, JP Morgan, corporate America, like, I'm sorry you deserve to get rained on.
Yeah.
You deserve to be muddy. You deserve
on your fun little
day.
On your fun little happy hour moment.
You're getting, these corporations are paying so much absurd amount of money for you to do this challenge, for you to have these big parties afterwards, the biggest corporate networking event in New York.
That's what they call it.
I mean, it's like, kind of, every person that works at a corporation knows about the corporate challenge. Wow. And they get there, you have like T-shirts, and it's all this celebration of corporate America.
Yeah.
It's time for it to end.
Yeah.
This corporate challenge era is over, I think.
You think
I think it should be enough is enough. Yeah, and I'm happy that it rained on these people.
You should be
they're going like
sneaking into your office rather than coming to the streets with it.
Yeah. The jokes my friend was telling me, they're going, "Oh, Meta in the house. Everyone, we're going to have our jobs lost to AI." Like,
that's what they're saying.
At the and it's pouring rain. These people aren't even running. It's 3.5 miles. It's not even a fucking 5K. It's like a random amount of time or distance.
It's well, they would never honor kilometers.
I guess.
U.S.
Yeah. I never even got to run it when I worked at JP Morgan.
Got to.
I mean, I didn't sign up.
Never had to.
I never had to.
Well, got to. What are we talking about?
Well, you leave early. That's the other thing. Everyone is just so like, they hate corporate America so much, but then it's like, oh, we get to leave early to go do the corporate challenge, and it's a huge fun day.
Because everyone just wants to leave early.
Yeah, of course. I mean, and then you get to go drink for free and eat for free if your company's paying for these events. But it's like, it's just time to end the celebration of corporate America in 2025, I think.
Yeah. Do you think there's a certain level of drunk that these people get where they start saying how much they hate the company or how they hate doing this?
It's a fine line. That's a really good question. Well, this is after the race. So you're in the happy hour after. I think it's like, how much are you sipping the Kool-Aid and how much are you lying to yourself? However good you are at lying to yourself, the safer I think you are from like saying crazy shit when you get drunk. Me, I'm saying shit in the office.
You couldn't even go. You couldn't even have a sip of coffee and go.
Yeah, no. I was talking crazy in the office at a certain point, which is funny. People thought it was funny. But, like, you can't speak truth to reality in these settings.
Yeah, that sounds tough.
You kind of have to always be, like, a little on your toes, a little bit lying, a little bit, like, faking emotions.
It's like, what is health insurance worth?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, exactly. It's not worth it. I don't think it's really worth it. But some people just get good at lying to themselves, or they like it's about something else. It's about my family. It's not. So I can do this. They can justify it.
Yeah,
they can justify the work.
And there's people that work in corporate America that aren't doing like bank stuff or
Yeah, but we're all doing the same thing.
What do you mean?
We're all just trying to make the owners of the company more wealthy, right? We all are just serving. Especially if you're publicly traded, like if you're in corporate America, you are just like trying to increase profits quarterly. So everybody is on that mission.
Traded,
not necessarily.
Oh, okay.
But most of the people I would say in corporate America are publicly traded companies.
Okay.
So you're all just doing the same thing. You're all working for the same funds. You're all working for the same owners of these companies. They all kind of own everything.
Yes.
So you're just like trying to create profits for them. Some people might be doing different aspects of a job within that, like, but you're all serving the same bosses.
Well,
I would say, like, you could be the team manager, like the team building guy, where you work at a large corporation and you just go to different teams and you do improv drills with them, but like you still work for the same people that are working at a bank or a major hedge fund that are like, I need to expedite these. Yeah, because you're all kind of serving the same mission. Even though it all trickles up to the same place. Yeah. So if you just keep zooming out, you're not like serving a community necessarily. You know what I mean? Like you work for the city, you're serving the city. Mm-hmm. You work in corporate America, you're serving a select few people that live in the Hamptons for the most part.
Interesting.
So
not interesting. I mean,
it's
I
just
knew
like
that.
You know what I mean?
Just,
like you're a lifeguard at Equinox. You're serving a real estate billionaire, trying to make him as much money as possible. You might be like, oh, I'm saving lives, X, Y, Z.
I don't really serve no one.
You serve a comedy community in New York.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah. You serve,
Tough health insurance situation out here. Okay.
You're not making health insurance.
Can't get a sleep study to save my ass. No. So, I mean, this is they know they have you by the balls, too.
Yeah. I mean, but some people they got good at lying to themselves. But that's why I like that it rained. It's a good reminder. Sit in this. Think a little bit. What am I doing at this fucking corporate challenge? Yeah. Like, this sucks.
It does suck.
I don't want you to feel happiness at the corporate challenge.
No.
It's 2025. People can't. 60% of Americans don't have basic needs.
Sure.
You're not allowed to be happy at the corporate challenge anymore. It needs to end.
I don't think that's a fun day it shouldn't be a fun day.
No. Not to rain on your parade, but I want it to rain on your parade.
Oh. I totally understand not wanting them to have a beautiful day.
Yeah, and it's just rain.
Rob, no one is like you're thinking that you're a bad person.
No, I don't think so. I don't think so.
No, but you're just giving caveats.
I want it to rain on the corporate challenge.
No one thinks that you're a bad person to be like, hey, I'm not sad that it rained on fucking JP Morgan. No one cares. Everyone's like,
all right, you're right.
You're protecting yourself too. No one thinks it's just rain.
You're right.
What are we talking? It's fine.
Yeah, you're right.
It rains. I mean, people who can't walk through the subways because they're flooding up to their waist.
You're right.
It's not even. It wasn't even.
They don't deserve it.
Yeah. What are we talking?
These people deserve it.
Their hot dog buns are wet.
These people deserve it.
We're fine.
Yeah, they're fine.
Yeah, they're fine.
Yes.
I'm no corporate baddie.
No.
And I don't mean baddie by like I got a BBL.
Yeah.
Thank you all for listening to the pod. Share it with a friend if you want. Share it with a friend. And we're going to hop over to Patreon and talk a little bit more over there. If you want to check us out on the Patreon, you could go support. If not, just continue to support us here. We love to hear that. Beautiful, Robbie. Hit the music.